I'm not judging them. I'm just saying, like
What you
I
would have done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would. There is no way I'm just like, oh shit, that's crazy. And there's like, good night, baby.
Just text her. Hey, couldn't find you.
I'm not like other boyfriends. I'm like a cool boyfriend. You guys need some condoms? Fuck you, dude. No, that's not
just
happening.
bringing them water. Like,
You guys thirsty?
I know she's gonna have a hangover tomorrow.
Bro, that's so crazy to me. Yeah.
Mm.
Right? And I was like,
Okay.
what's up, dudes and lady dudes? Welcome back to another installment of The Loft Boys. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. You guys are awesome.
Thank you guys, and you already know, get what you get. I didn't pick the beers this time, so we'll see
It was me.
what we get.
It's going to be crazy, dude. It's going to be crazy.
I feel like you're fibbing.
There's some wonky ones in there, bro, where I was reading it, I'm like, fuck it.
I'm like, what the fuck? Oh no. Oh. This is Lagunitas Uncensored Punch. Tropical fruit punch. 9 AP. Oh, fuck, dude.
It's 9?
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh, my
Is that
God.
the one you didn't want to get?
Yeah, there's a couple in here that I didn't want to get, but this one is well or high watermelon.
Damn, okay. Yeah, you went pretty crazy.
It's a wheat beer brewed with watermelon. Ah, fuck. I was hoping you were going to get this one. Okay, whatever. It's cool. I mean, the art looks pretty sick. This is going to suck. I'm going to hate this the entire time. What?
Fuck.
The fruit punch? Your shit's 9%. Mine's 4.9%.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, fuck you, dude.
I know,
I'm
you've
usually
been-
the one that... I get all fucked up on these.
Yeah, I think now, like, it's like reverse. You pick the beers and I get the...
Bro, I've been getting like the 9% and the
Yeah.
the 12% beers and the... Fuck.
Cheers.
Salute.
Oh.
Ugh.
Tastes like bad jungle juice.
Yeah? Can I try it? You want to try this one?
I don't like it. But I'll drink it. But
Want to try it? Holy shit.
this is just as bad.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of wheats. So I don't like shock tops and like I don't like wheat beer. And you could taste like the watermelon at the end of it.
Yeah.
Not a fan, but whatever. I'd kind of rather drink that, but that is kind of gross.
Yeah.
That
They're
is
both just as, I think they're
Yeah.
both gross. I'm rating my beer at
Jesus.
a 0.5.
I'll give this like a 2.
Yeah, no.
I'm not a fan. So you're welcome. We're fucking torturing
Yeah.
ourselves for you guys' fucking enjoyment.
Don't drink these.
Fucking hell. You're welcome. Like, yeah, we get to taste them, so you don't have to, dude.
And also, we want to give a big shout out to our sponsor of the week.
Sponsor of the week.
They've been with us through whatever, and they give us the reason why.
Can't do it without
Etc.
you.
Can't do without you. People who put their feet up on the dashboard, thank you. We
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for sponsoring this video.
Very dangerous move, but
Yeah, stop doing that.
it's gross.
Stop sponsoring our videos,
You
dude.
know how I got that idea?
What?
So our sponsor,
Uh-huh.
because I recorded someone doing that, and I was like, ew.
Like recorded somebody with their
Like
feet
I
on
was
it?
driving,
Mhm.
and then like since I'm higher in the truck,
Mhm.
and I saw like them go like this, and they like wiggled their feet, and I was like, I was like, ew. That was on a sick one, dude.
That's funny. I do it sometimes. Like I'll put my foot up there because like I sit like this.
Yeah.
So there's times where I'll just put my one foot with my toesies out. You know what I mean?
No.
So I'll do it, but it's very dangerous. Like you should not be doing that at all. When you get in an accident, those airbags deploy. You're
Folded in
fucking croissanting yourself, bro.
Yeah.
Like a croissant. You know, you're gonna fuck yourself up. So, or like it's like when people bedazzle their steering wheel.
That's bad.
Yeah, because that fucking airbag is right
Oh,
there.
on the okay. Yeah, I was thinking.
Oh, not the outside. No,
yeah.
that where the airbag is at, bro.
Just
You put
little-
like little bedazzled jewelry on there.
Oh,
You're gonna. Those are projectile missiles.
permanent on your face.
You're fucking yourself up. I've seen like people put like rocks. They glue rocks to them.
That's crazy.
Stop doing that shit.
They probably just live life on the edge.
Bro, they're like, fuck, I don't conform to like social constructs and like, like I'll do the want.
There's a knife just
Pointing straight at them. Oh, you're fucking stupid. You're fucking stupid. That's pretty fucking funny.
We're gonna do the Reddit post. Wow.
New segment. If you're new to the Chingus, you know, people send us their Reddit posts because they really want our advice.
Yeah.
We give like hella sick
We
advice.
get great advice.
So like people just be sending us shit. We're like, whoa, too much. Like, dope. You sure you want us to put this on the
Some
pod?
stuff's a little personal, yeah.
And they're like, yeah, please. So I'm like, all right, I got you.
Please.
So
I
this
need the
one,
help.
this one is, I caught my best friend having sex with my girlfriend. Eee. We're so stupid. Okay,
We need another hobby. No,
it goes. I caught my best friend having sex with my girlfriend. It says, I, a male, 19-year-old male, found out my girlfriend, a 19-year-old female of 3 years, was having sex with my best friend. It all began when me and my girlfriend, we'll call her Mary, decided to host a house party last weekend, and we invited everyone we knew, family and friends. And it says everything was all good when the guests arrived, and everyone was having a good time until everyone started to leave, and I couldn't find Mary. He says, so I start looking for her because the last time I saw her, she was pretty drunk. So I head upstairs to our bedroom, and there I see her having sex with my best friend. I'm in shock. I don't know what to do. I haven't said anything to her yet because I need advice. I talked to a therapist online, and that wasn't any help. An online therapist didn't help you? Yeah.
We're your online therapist.
I'm sure, dude. What should I say or do? I need direction from this. Question. You saw your girl having sex with this dude, right? Right then and there,
Yeah.
you weren't like, "Arr!"
Yeah.
You were just like, and then you close the door back up.
And then you held it.
So
then
you couldn't hear the click?
Yeah. And then turned it.
The doorknob click? You're so stupid. You didn't say nothing there? You weren't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get off of her, mister. You know what I mean?
Sister, best friend. That's crazy. He just looked at it and he's like, Mary?
Yeah,
And
and then
then
that was it? You went on with your day, bro?
No way.
That's, okay.
I don't think he.
The party was over, and then everybody leaves, and it's just you and her left in the house, and you just saw her fucking your homie,
Yeah.
but you didn't say a word about it? You're, dude. God. Yoinks. Dude, no, I can't. I am fucking you up. I'm fucking you up, dude. I mean, you. If it's you and Bianca, socking you in the back of the head, dude. Yeah, you're getting. I'm swinging on you.
That's crazy. Yeah, I could never just like run to an online therapist and do that. I mean,
What do I do?
let's not judge too much.
I'm not
He's
trying to judge.
19.
I'm just, and that was I was gonna go to that.
He's
I'm not judging him. I'm just saying, like
What you
I
would have done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would. There is no way I'm just like, oh shit, that's crazy. And there's like, good night, baby.
Just text her. Hey, couldn't find you.
I'm not like other boyfriends. I'm like a cool boyfriend. You guys need some condoms? Fuck you, dude. No, that's
No,
not
just
happening.
bringing them water. Like,
You guys thirsty?
I know she's gonna have a hangover tomorrow.
Bro, that's so crazy to me. Yeah, look, man, 19-year-old, right? I get it. You're in love, 3-year relationship, high school sweetheart. I'm assuming she's for the streets, bro.
Yeah.
Let her
just
go.
Let her go.
Let her go.
Yeah.
You're 19. You're chilling. You'll
Yeah.
find another one.
Yeah, if you were like 50, I'd be like,
Yeah,
you're
bro, of
50,
course.
let her go. You're young.
That's
No.
different. You know what I mean? 19-year-old kid,
Yeah.
3-year relationship is kind of a long relationship. And if she's cheated on you before, obviously.
Yeah, this wasn't the first time.
She's been cheating on you.
They just got really reckless with it, I feel.
They were drunk.
Mhm.
She was fucking them at your house party. That's ballsy, bro.
Yeah.
That's so ballsy. Props to her though. I mean, that's pretty sick. But like, dude, that's so fucking ballsy. And for her to have the balls, how disrespectful is that for her to be like, I'm gonna fuck you in his house, in his parents' house, while he's like away. Yeah, fuck, that's so disrespectful, bro.
Yeah.
You don't need what kind of advice do you need, bro?
Yeah.
You don't need advice.
Yeah,
You
know what you have to do.
you
I
know
just feel
you
like-
have to do. Yeah.
Yeah, you got.
Yo, this wheat beer is crazy, bro.
I feel like you have the relationship goggles where it's like, man, fuck her, but then it's like, oh, she makes the best scrambled eggs and like French toast or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like when she scratches my back with her toes.
Yeah. I believe
Like,
it.
or whatever, you know.
I believe it.
So I think, yeah, it's kind of like that relationship goggles. I think you shouldn't really just rub one out and then, you know, get back at it.
Dude, that's our advice to like every fucking
You need a clear head.
all our advice is like rub one out, bro, and leave that bitch.
Yeah.
It's always like something like that. Like, or like whatever the red flag is. What it is, bro, like have like more self-worth.
Yeah.
Like understand you obviously don't deserve any of that. Like that's not, and nobody deserves that, right? So you have to have the self-worth to notice that and be able to say like, not for me. Peace. You know what I mean? You don't need to fight him. You don't need to fight her. You don't need to fucking make a scene, but you do need to put your foot down. You do need to be able to have that choice.
Yeah.
Not choice, but like, what's the word where you like do stuff? You know what I mean? Where you like, you do it. Whatever that word is, that's what
Do
you
that.
need. Yeah, that's what you need, bro.
Yeah.
You need to be able to like pull the trigger on stuff like that and know that your self-worth is not worth that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To be treated like shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like I said, it's not the first time she's fucked him. It's not the first time she's fucked somebody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So use that. You know this. You know what I mean? Do you want to do that for another 3 years? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The entire time. Now you're just going to think, now every time she does anything, you're going to be like, who's she fucking today?
Yeah.
Which she probably is going to be fucking somebody else. So you already know the answer, bro. You break it off, start fresh. You're only
Start
19.
fresh. Be petty. Put her number in one of those like insurance things where like looking for insurance and then put her information and like her cell phone number and then they're going to be calling her.
They're like
It'll be
scam
so annoying.
callers.
Oh, like those insurances where it's like, oh, what kind of insurance? And then they're like, you put your information, and then like insurance companies will start calling you just to be like, hey, I saw that you put your do that. It's annoying. It's not gonna hurt anybody.
I'm not petty like that. I'm very like, fuck you, bitch. I'm out of here.
You could do that too.
Yeah.
But when you're doing that, you turn around, you're like,
Yeah.
yeah. But
Yeah, it sucks,
steal her
dude.
car.
It sucks. It's gonna suck.
Yeah,
It
it's gonna
you're gonna
sting.
feel like shit, and you know it's like it's a like a notch on the ego a little bit. It's a little nick on the ego
Yeah.
for sure, but you know, rub one out, and then you'll feel way better.
Time heals all wounds.
Yeah,
dog.
dude.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Go to the gym. You know what I mean? You'll feel better for sure after that.
Yeah.
Start pulling bitches, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Let her, don't pull, like if you have a type, just don't go for that.
What do you mean?
Like don't go for a girl who looks like her.
Oh,
Over something completely different, bro.
yeah.
Like a baddie.
Yeah, I mean, but you could never, dude. Like you could never like tell. You know what I mean? You can't distinguish. You can't say like all goth girls act like this. You know what I'm saying? So I can't date goth girls anymore. You know what I mean? And then you go
So,
for
like, physical appearance.
You go for like a little nerdy chick instead, but like the nerdy chicks are fucking crazy also. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's gonna be highs and lows, dog. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a lot of trial and error. You're still 19, bro. You'll be fine, but
Yeah.
fuck her.
Yeah.
Fuck her. Fuck him too, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck that dude.
We totally forgot about.
Yeah,
his
we're not
best-
even. Yeah, we're reaming this chick.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Fuck your
That's obviously
fuck your best friend. Dude.
That's obviously not your friend.
Don't fuck your
He's
best friend.
obviously a fucking
Fuck
piece
your
of
be-
shit.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, fuck that dude, bro. Get some new friends. You know what I mean?
That's not your best friend.
That's definitely not your friend. He's a fucking piece of shit. Kick his ass for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. You should have kicked his ass right there and there.
You should have boxed him out.
Butt naked and
Yeah,
everything.
just fucking-
Rhyming your shit. Oh.
He's so vulnerable. So vulnerable.
Yeah, dude. He got no moves.
Yeah.
All his moves are gone. You know what I mean? Because he's like, so like, oh my God.
He's like, you see me
He's
naked.
like, get on me. You know?
And then he fucking
Yeah,
you see
that
the
dude-
punches coming in.
You should beat his ass. You know what I mean? Or you should have beat his ass. Now it's just like, whatever.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
Whatever.
You should have served him that 2-piece biscuit, dog.
Bro, fuck a 2-piece and a soda, you know what I'm saying? Biscuit on the side, you know what I mean? Mashed potatoes and gravy. You
And
feel
then
me?
if she like reacted being like, "Oh no, don't hit him," I would have been
Stop,
like, "Oh
she's
my
like-
god!"
and then you
That-
hit her. I'm
Throw her out the window. You
kidding,
suplex her.
Run her over with your car, bro. You know what I mean? Nah, but like, I mean, right then and there would have been the time to like beat his fucking ass.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like at
You
this
missed your
point,
shot. You
at
missed your
this
shot.
point, yeah, it's just like, peace out, dog.
Yeah.
You're a fucking piece of shit. You're a fucking bitch. You know what I mean? There is no other word for that.
Yeah, there is.
You're a fucking bitch. Fuck her. And then just move on. Do the deuces.
Yeah.
Move on to the next one, bro.
Disappear. Yeah.
And like I said, it's a huge, huge dink to the ego, and it's gonna sting, and it's gonna be there for a minute. But you just gotta pick yourself up by the bootstraps. Is that what people say? I don't know.
Yeah.
And then keep marching, keep tugging along, brother. You know what I mean?
You'll be all right.
That is tough, bro. I don't know what the fuck I would do, dog. If oh my god, yeah, I don't know what I would do.
Mm-mm.
That's like my worst fear.
Yeah.
It's like walking in, my girl's getting reamed by whoever,
Yeah, dude.
who
that's
like
so
just
weird.
even just a dude in
Yeah.
general. You know what I mean?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't have to be like my best friend or
Yeah.
anything, but like just a dude.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And that's like my worst fear. I'm hitting somebody. We'll put it that way. You know what I mean? I'm peeing all over it.
That's your defense mechanism.
Yeah, dude. Just start pissing.
I can't help it.
I'm sorry, dude. He's like, what the fuck, bro? I'm like, I can't control it. Oh,
Oh
so
my
stupid.
god! Imagine that being like your superpower. Just no, I'm sorry. I don't.
So what's your superpower?
Just when I get amped up, I just
Piss on command. It's crazy.
no.
Even when I'm dehydrated.
Anyway, so we wanted to get into
Anyways.
this topic that me and him, I feel like we both have different point of views on it. We wanted to talk about gossip because one of us is a little bit of a gossiper and the other one isn't. So
My boy over here, I don't know if you guys know the homie Tortuga and shit.
Yeah.
This fool is like a gossip girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He loves the tea. He loves the tea. He loves the fucking whatever. The drama.
man.
There you go, cheeseman. I like that word. You know what I'm saying? And I am very like, it's not my business. You know what I mean? I'm very like, if you want to tell me, tell me. But I don't like poke and prod. But like, you know what I mean? We were having this conversation earlier, and it was like one of those things where it's like, we're on both sides of the spectrum, really. Like, you know what I mean? We're like, I'm over here, you're over there.
Yeah.
When it comes to this topic.
yeah,
Which is kind of crazy, like, to think about. You know what I mean?
yeah. I actually like doing that here. Like once 2 o'clock hits, dude, you see me at that window like, and people be getting down.
Your blinds are all fucked up because you're
Yeah,
constant.
dude. I have handprints on his blind. I'm looking down because
Yo, low key, yeah, it gets crazy out here.
Yeah.
I do be like,
that's fun to watch.
you know what I mean? Yeah,
It's
it's fucking, it's a movie out there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's fun. I like doing that shit.
People are like fighting and shit, and yeah, it's fucking
Friends are
crazy.
like, fuck yeah, dad. And
So
I'm
I
like,
fuck you, bitch. I swear, bitch. And then cops pull up.
you know what's crazy? Seeing these like women on high heels, fucked up, and like trying to get around it. I'm like, yo, you eat shit, eat shit, eat shit.
Bro,
No.
I saw a girl fight a cop out here.
No way.
She got arrested. She like swung at the cop. It was crazy. It's crazy. It gets kind of fucking crazy out here. Pomona, what's up? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It gets nuts.
Yeah. So I like that kind of cheese, man. Like if there's a car accident, you know, you're not supposed to rubberneck, but my neck be rubbering. So yeah. Like the other day, dude, I saw a motorcyclist like just laying on the ground, and there's like cars on the side, and like everyone's just like driving. And I was like, what the fuck? And he's just like this, while everyone's just like calling and stuff like. And I was like, damn. So,
I am very like, come on, let's go. You acting like you never seen a fucking accident before.
Yeah.
Fucking move. But then when I get up there, I'm like, I slow down too. Yeah. I am very like that.
Insurance isn't gonna cover that.
No, hell no.
Okay, so like here's the thing. There's like layers to this, right? So
Of
like
you're gossiping?
Yeah. Because like when I hear about like a story and like this story is brought to me, but this person has like posted something like online, like say baby mama drama, and like they're posting like text, like the screenshots of text. I feel like that's not like a oh you didn't like you're showing the world.
Right.
So I like, but if it's someone that I don't know, like say per se like Alexis, like if she's like yo, like she's following someone, but like I don't follow them, and then she's like yo, this
Guess what?
yeah, but it's like a it comes in like this has been going on for like years, like this whole thread, and this is real life, and so it's like dude, and she's like you know this person, I was like, and she like gives like a certain detail, I was like oh yeah, what happened, and then she's like this, and I'm like oh it's getting so good, it's like I'm like there's like seasons where I'm just like oh dude next season's coming, so like that's where I feel like
Yeah.
there's certain like levels of just like gossiping, like if there's some people that like post shit that like she doesn't know or like whatever, I'm just like yo dude this person like check this out, stuff like that.
Right.
I think that's harmless.
Okay.
But I love the stories. You don't care for any of that?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, I don't. Like, I understand. It is harmless. It's harmless. You know what I mean? It's not like you're putting like crazy people's shit out there. You know what I mean? I don't look at it that way. Just for me, it's more like I am very like when Bianca gossips to me or whatever, I'm just like, well, it's crazy. I don't care.
That's so weird that you know. It's like some of these stories are crazy. I'm like, that's crazy. Like,
I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not.
You don't care enough to just be like.
I don't. I mean, it's kind of fucked up, I guess, right? But like, I got other shit going on, bro. You know what I mean? I'm over here like thinking about, you know, whatever, right?
He's all pressing play, like.
Yeah, dude. Literally, she's like talking to me, and I'm like, oh yeah, crazy. She's like, I'm not done talking. I'm like, fuck. All right. Yeah, I don't care enough. I don't care enough. I don't. You know what I mean? Like when it's like I'm the one asking or talking and like somebody's venting to me, I'm in it. You know what I mean? Yeah. But when it's like third party stuff that I don't care about, about like this other person from work or whatever, yeah, I don't give a shit.
Oh, the work ones are my
you know what
favorite.
I mean? Yeah. Like I understand like the whole, because I do it to Bianca. So like I'll vent.
Right.
You know what I mean? Bianca half-ass listens to me also, but it's just more like I just need to let it out. So same thing, like when Bianca's like doing shit like that to me, I just like let her get it out. I don't care though. I don't care about your friend Jenny at work who didn't get the promotion. That, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I don't give a fuck.
I'm just Jenny from the block. Is that her?
Jennifer Lopez?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, I get that.
Were you listening to me at all?
No,
or were you? You're just like Jenny.
I just want to hear myself talk. No,
that's crazy.
No, I was listening. I get it. But,
yeah, but like I don't care about shit like that. And then like when it comes to the actual gossip, like if it's like one-on-one, and like you're telling me something, you know, you're telling me something. But what I don't really do a lot, and I don't really like doing it, is like I don't pry.
Okay.
So I'm not very like you tell me whatever the fuck you want to tell me, right? You get it off your chest and I listen. But I'm also not good at like So how'd that make you feel?
Right.
Or like, well, why did he do that? Or like, did she like think this was whatever, right?
Right.
I'm not doing that. And then when I like come home, I'm like, oh fuck, Turtle got fired or whatever. And she's like, why? I'm like, oh, I don't know, I didn't ask. Cause you know what I mean? I don't pry. Right. You know what I mean? So that's probably like my thing, where like I'm just not good at the gossipy thing. Cause I don't know. Maybe I should pry a little bit more.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
Nah, I mean, it's just like it's what your intention is.
Maybe not pry. Pry is probably the wrong word to use.
I feel like if your intention is just to get information to spill the tea, then it's like, okay, like you're kind of just not. You don't really care about what's going on. Mm-hmm. But if you're doing it out of like, oh shit, dude, like what the fuck? Like, what do you mean you've been here for? And you know, like what happened, bro? And it's like, dude, like. I don't know, man. I just ran over my manager, dude. I didn't see him. You know, shit like that, where like that's just like normal conversation. But it's also not. Okay. It could be how you are, because it's also like you can also be like, well, I'm gonna let you share, but then also it's like if you know this person, you're like, oh, like he prefers like if I ask or something, or like he'll tell me if I ask him, but if he won't if I don't, like type deal. So it's just
look. Disclaimer. I feel like everybody knows me by now, right? At least like my homies.
This is Drew.
My name's Andrew. Hello. If you're telling me something and you're venting something to me, tell me whatever you want to say, right? Whatever you're comfortable sharing.
Right.
And if you're not comfortable not sharing it, don't tell me. Mm-hmm. But that's how I take information. Just tell me what you want me to hear. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like I'm not the prying type. Mm-hmm. So just let me, if you're comfortable letting me know, I will listen. I'm a good listener, I feel. You know what I mean? I'm a horrible like prior. Mm-hmm. Prior is the wrong word to use, but you know what I mean?
I get what you're saying though.
You know what I mean? Like if you don't want to tell me anything, just don't tell me it. But if you're comfortable with, if you want me to know all the shit, tell me everything that you want. You know what I mean?
The thing is, I feel like with you, from what I've learned, it's like you're not someone to ask questions, but you're really good at like helping someone figure out like what they're like what they're trying to get to, or like what
they're trying to like convey,
like express.
Yeah, there you go.
It's just like it's like I don't know, and it's like, oh, maybe like this, or like you put your input where it's just like you do help people figure things out. I just feel like you're not like, well, like why do you think they fired you? Or it's like I don't fucking know. You know, it's like shit like that. I feel
I just get uncomfortable with like I don't know if you want to even tell me. You know what I mean? Like if you don't want to, I just assume everybody. If you're not telling me, there's a reason why you're not telling me.
Okay.
And if you're not telling me, I'm not the one to be like, well, why? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if you wanted to actually tell me, you would just tell me, right? Mm. So I don't know. That's just the way I look at it. So like, for me, it feels like I feel like I'm like digging too much. Yeah. You know what I mean? When I do stuff like that. So I just don't do it. I feel like if you wanted me to know, you would just let me know. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get that.
But I am listening, so like if I do have like advice at the end, I do give advice. I do whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm listening. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so. And then like those questions where like if like Bianca's like, well, what? I'm like, I don't fucking know. You know? Why did you fucking ask? I'm like, I don't. Not why would I ask that? I don't know. To me, it's like, why would I ask that? Mm-hmm. But to other people. You know what I mean? They're not thinking that.
I'm just nosy, like a little. Like I'm not gonna be like, well, I just really want. Like there is a part of me where I'm just like,
you just want to know.
I just want to know. Like
right.
I'm so nosy to the point where it's like I'll see someone doing something, or like, and I'll be like, oh, I wonder what they do for work, or like, you know, if like say someone like buys a new car, and I'm like, fuck, like. It's very, I feel like it's inappropriate to be like, yo, like, how much do you make? Or like, can you afford that? Like,
yeah.
You know, because I'm not going to do that, but I'm also like, fuck, I wonder what he does. Like,
dude, we went to, hold on, this is like super like random, but
right.
We went to like a house party, or we went to like a backyard barbecue one time. Okay. Me and my boy Vic, right? And Susandra. We went to the homie Ernie's house, and this is the first time we've ever been to Ernie's house. My boy Vic is like, damn, dog. He's like, this is a nice house.
Yeah.
Right? He's like, this is a good house, dude. He's like, thanks, man. I've been here for whatever, however many years. And like, we're walking through the house, and Vic's like, he's like, what's your mortgage like every month? Like, how much do you pay like in mortgage? We were like, that's not a question you ask.
Yeah.
He's like, what's one of these
I feel
babies
like
run you? You know,
these are one of those like things where it's like, if they're not like cool, like I feel like if we were to buy, I'll tell you like, bro, this shit right me. Like,
right.
It's like, what's your monthly payment? Like, I would do that. But if I'm just like coworker, I'm not gonna be like, yo, I've seen your check, dog.
Yeah,
You can't
like,
afford this shit.
Yeah.
Oh, your girl got money, huh?
That's so. I thought it was so fucking funny.
That's
Man.
funny though.
Yeah,
That's
it
so
reminded
funny.
me because what you were saying earlier.
Because I'm like that. I have those thoughts, dude, where I'm just like, oh shit, like I wonder what how much he makes.
Mm-hmm.
And then the thing is, it's like Alexis would be like if she'll see someone in the house, it's like, yo, and then she'll go up on Zillow, last sold this much, and then you're like,
Oh
fuck.
shit. I do be doing that. Like I'll
Yeah.
drive in like a neighborhood, I'll see a house for sale. I'm like, Zillow, how much?
Yeah.
And they want fucking 2.1 for this
Yeah.
bitch. Yeah, I do be doing that.
Driveway's all fucked up. Yeah. So that's how like I don't know. I think I'm just like, and I don't know where I get it from, to be honest. Like there is a part of me where I'm kind of like nosy because I'm just like, and it's for me it's like very harmless. Like I'm not gonna like use any of this information against somebody. Like
Right.
even like an argument where I'm just like someone told me something very private.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not gonna be like, whoa, fuck, you're the one over here eating booty. Like what the fuck? Like or whatever.
I told you that in confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you had your legs up, got your butt ate. Like
That's
you
funny.
felt uncomfortable. Like whoa, like
Yeah.
shit like that. Like I'm not like none of this is ever to like use this information, but it's just like I'm just so curious.
There's like
on,
no ill intent behind it.
a lot of it, honestly, for me, is like how, like if they tell me what happened, like say whatever something happened, I want to know how the fuck did it get to like from here to like here. Like I want to know like everything in between, not like in detail, but it's just like what led up to fucking you ending up on the lawn of like this person's house. Like what the fuck happened? And this is very like vague stuff. So yeah, and I don't know, man. Like I don't have guy friends that I really like can gossip with, really.
Right.
Like it's just like someone like, yo, like what happened? Just work.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, that's literally all it is. Yeah,
And I'm just like, you're still
just work.
what happened at work?
No.
And the thing is, it's like I feel like because it's like, just working, bro, chilling. Like
Those are usually
that
the
doesn't-
guy talks that you
that
have.
doesn't give me, but like that doesn't give me an opening to be like, oh shit, like like
I get it.
it's very hard. But dude, when I fucking hang out with the girls, I'm like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, these women be fucking gossiping, bro, so much.
Because I feel like, dude, honestly, it's like they just see things like at work or stuff. Like when things happen, there's just like one eye's on the computer, the other eye's like right here, and they just see things. And
That's so crazy because I'm very like, I have blinders on. You know what I mean? Like,
you're all working. They're like, yo, did you feel that earthquake? And you're like, I'm so oblivious to everything.
I mean, I am a people watcher, but like it's like blurred vision. Like I'm people watching, but I'm not paying attention to what you're doing.
Yeah.
I people watch to like you're over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I people watch, but like I'm not paying attention like that. And like I feel like my girl is very, you know what I mean?
I love those stories, dude. Oh, those are so fucking good.
See, I don't know. Look, the way I think about it is like when I tell a story, if I'm telling you like a story about like something that happened to me or whatever, I tell you the whole entire fucking story from beginning to fucking end, right?
Yeah.
And like details and like this fool's wearing fucking cargo pants. Nobody wears fucking cargo pants anymore. You know what I mean? Says fucking nom and like whatever, right? I go into like weird details like that. So I feel like there's no need to ask me questions about my story because I'm telling you.
I'm gonna tell you everything.
Yeah, I'm telling you everything as it is, right? So like when other people are telling me something or telling me a story, I'm just assuming you're telling me everything.
Yeah, everything that there is.
That you want me to tell me or that you want to tell me. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like that's why for me I'm not like what kind of shorts is he? You know what I mean? I don't know, dude.
No, I like checking up on certain things, especially like say like there's this lady like at work, you know, like Alexa be like, oh man, she like fucking, she's annoying or whatever.
You're like, how's Beverly?
Yeah,
She's still
like,
a
yo,
bitch.
is she fucking, because like there is this one lady that like I actually got to meet her, but like me and Alexis don't really like, she doesn't, when we're out and stuff, like she's very weird about like wearing her rings. Like I don't wear my ring often, but we went out to like a company party, right? And like this lady made it a point to be like, oh, like you're married? She's like, but like you're not wearing a ring. And then I was just like, yeah, no, like we're just afraid of it like falling, or like I was like, I don't wear mine because, you know, like I lose rings all the time. It's like I normally for like dates will, you know, stuff. But for one, I don't fucking, why should I explain to you? But it was a very much like judgmental, like for one, it was like she said that like to her, and then I was just like,
See, like chicks, like that's how I envision what gossiping is. That right there, because then she's like, Alexis and her husband don't wear their wedding. You know what I mean? That's how I envision gossiping.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm like, that's fucking lame and whack.
Yeah, where it's like you're making an assumption
Correct.
on that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. So like, just make sounds, bro. I get what you're saying.
I appreciate it.
But like, I think what got me more was because I did see this bitch go. She's like under her breath, be like, "Oh, that's weird. Like she doesn't wear her ring." Like to the dude that she was with, and I was just like, and I was like, yo. But I had to compose myself. This is my, you know, wife's
fucking
party.
Beverly, dude.
And I'm just like, and then when I go, and then shout out Allie, because fucking Allie's the shit. I'll be like, yo, who the fuck is? And they're like, oh yeah. I was like, she said this. I was like, fuck that bitch. And then she's like, yeah, fuck her. Nobody fucking likes her. And I was just like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's an idiot. Like I've heard, like they've told me stories like her saying like certain things. This is that. I'm like, but because of that, I'm very much like, fuck her. Like,
you already had like a
yeah.
whatever.
But it's like stuff like that where I'm like, how's Beverly doing? Oh, she's not doing so good.
Oh, so we're in agreement. Her name's Beverly.
We're just calling her Beverly.
Yeah. She sounds like a Beverly to me. That's why. Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, that was just like, because it's like, it upset me because it's like, if Alexis would have noticed, it would have made you feel a certain way. Even though I did tell her. Which,
oh, she didn't notice?
I don't think Alexis noticed.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I told her, I was like, bro, she fucking did. Because Alexis is very much like, whatever. Like,
yeah.
Like, why the fuck does she care?
Yeah.
Very much like you. So, but I'm very much like, I saw you say something, bro. And it's just, but like I could hear the whisper too. So I was like, fucking asshole, fuck you. Yeah. So.
Yeah, and that's what like I said, that's what I envision gossiping is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, I'm cool. You know what I mean? Tell me what you want to tell me, but yeah, I'm just not that tight, bro.
Did you ever have like a like work incident that happened where there was like, bro, did you hear about what's this? Or are you very so much like?
No, I mean like shit like that. I'm like, what's crazy?
Right.
But there's like more like enthusiasm in those what's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's more like what?
Yeah.
That's crazy. You know what I mean? The what? The enthusiasm is in the what. So like yeah, I'll pay attention to shit like that. I'll hear it out. But I'm also not like I hear it and then I go, yo, did you hear what? You know what I mean? I'm not really doing that either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm hearing it.
I like to fill in the gaps.
And I'll take it.
Because like I'll hear different things and then like someone talked to me and I was like, oh shit. Like, but I don't ever give up my source. I'm just like, oh, like I heard that. Like, because like there was like a thing that.
What if somebody's like, who told you that?
And I was like,
sworn to secrecy, bro.
Can't tell you, man. Sorry.
That's funny.
Good source. But no, there was like especially like at my job, dude, there was just so much like rumors and stuff like that where I'm very much like, whatever. But there was one that was really fucking bad. And I'm like, why am I the fucking last one to know? And it was just like, like, it was bad that it was like, there was a person who had a camera under the sink facing the toilet.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And then someone found it. And this person, I feel like you're a fucking pussy. He found it, saw everything in it, got scared and then put it back. This person who got caught ended up like deleting everything. He didn't even like I think he just got like a ticket or like nothing crazy happened to him. And I'm like, you're literally violating people's privacy. And I like, right? See? And you don't like gossip. That's my face when I hear shit.
Bro, what?
Yeah. This dude had a family, kids. No one knew. They had to like escort him out and stuff like that. But because the other person who found it wasn't like, you know, like, oh, dude, like leave it open so it doesn't lock on him.
Mm.
You know, because it's like at that point. Well, also it's like, what do you like? How are you? Why would you put it back?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like if I were to saw it, I'd be like, who the fuck? Like, whose shit is this?
I'm breaking it.
Like,
bro.
airdrop it to my phone just in case this motherfucker, like,
Yeah,
and be like, yo, take my phone for evidence, dog. Like, fuck him. Because, like, you're violating people's privacy. Like, to that
You know what? There was a situation. There was a situation that I just found out about.
A little fucking prying, dude.
Yeah, I just fucking found out about it, and it was kind of crazy.
Okay.
But yeah.
Fuck you, dude. I was so ready, dude. I was like,
I know.
My bonnet was on.
I could see.
My bonnet was on.
Your teacup came out.
This fucking, it turned into tea.
Yeah, bro. I already saw you.
Bro.
I knew it. But like, yeah, there was a really good one. I mean, I don't want to put other people's business out there, but it's kind of fucking crazy,
Dude,
bro.
you have to fucking say it.
All right.
I didn't give any names.
Yeah, I'm not giving no names, but I guess apparently a dude that I used to work with at a certain company. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say its name, but you know it rhymes with Schmatapiller. Fucking guy used to work there.
Right.
I guess apparently was making like the women there uncomfortable.
Right.
This guy used to do this thing where he would like take a picture of you, right, and then like crop your face onto like a meme or something.
Okay.
And like he would pass it around and be like, "Oh, it's funny, right?" Yeah. I guess he did this to like one of the female chicks there, and they started like complaining about him, and then it kind of came out that this dude is like a registered sex offender, pedophile.
No way.
Yeah, and they like fired his ass.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's good.
And I was like, I'm like, bro, I rode in his car one time. This fool drove me to, I don't know where the fuck we were.
I had my legs open.
I had my foot on his dash. You know what I mean? Kind of wild, bro. Kind of wild. But yeah, that was like one of those where I was like, oh shit, that's kind of tough.
Yeah.
But yeah.
See, that's.
But like I said, but for the most part, I listen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll listen. You tell me some shit like that. I'm like, damn. It's not like I'm like, no, don't tell me because we're gossiping. No.
It's like,
I'm not like that. I'm listening to what you got to tell me. But what I don't do is like, I just don't.
Do you ever react the way you do now? Like when I told you a story?
Uh-huh.
Like when someone's telling you like what happened?
Yeah, this fucking pedophile story. I was like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay.
Like if it's a good story, I'm listening to it. I'm like, damn, that's fucking tough. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, that fucking story, that's so fucking nuts.
Crazy.
I would lose my fucking shit, bro.
Yeah.
I would lose my shit. I'm like, I've been pooping in here, and this is a male's restroom?
Yeah. No, it's co-ed.
Co-ed? Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
because
you
there's
fucking
also
dirtbag,
there's
bro.
also like
women that work there?
but also like I feel like the way the camera's angled, like that would be like more side profile. I think it was more targeted towards men. Because it's like, you know, women just like they'll turn, you know, it's all you just see hip, maybe booty, but like you're not really seeing much. But like, you know, you're fucking dudes letting everything hang out. So yeah, man. So like that's why I feel like this was like, hey yo, stud. And I was like, oh what's up?
Like
man?
side profile, like weird, dude. I don't like that at all. Yeah, I would lose my shit.
I was like, no wonder he was so nice to me.
You know who it was?
He's like, yo, stud. And I was like, okay, what's up, dude? And I was like, ah. And I was like, no.
He used to call you stud?
No, don't play with me. It's a joke.
Dude.
They're like, hey, big guy. And I'm like, what's up, dude? Like, I never met him before.
No.
He's like, yeah, man.
Yo, Big Girth,
Yeah.
what's up?
I'm like, why is this guy? He's like, I don't know.
I
It's
don't
kind
know,
of weird.
dude.
No, I've
I
never
don't
met
know.
him. And like, because it's such like different departments. in a
Oh,
sense, where
okay. Yeah,
just,
it's a
like,
big company.
I
yeah.
just do like, I don't want to say it's like profession, but like we would interact like if I actually tried to,
Uh-huh.
but like I'm very much like, yeah, I'm dropping shit off and then leaving and stuff like that. So yeah, that's crazy.
Tough, bro. Tough. Yeah. With that story, at least, I was very like, dude, we used to talk all the time, like, hang out. And it's like, I had no fucking idea. And everybody, obviously, everybody else was also like,
You guys never had a photo shoot with him? It was just me?
why was I the only one that? I'm like, I thought that was normal. Yeah.
You guys aren't on the magazine that he promised that he was going to get you on? Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
He also didn't tell you guys that he would make you famous and like you guys would be, rich beyond belief.
This is the only thing I can be doing? That's great. That's wild, though.
That is wild. That's so wild.
I feel like everybody kind of sensed it. I don't know. That's weird. That's really weird. Fuck.
But yeah, I'm not gonna say the company's name or anything. I don't want to out anybody.
But like, that's the shit that I fuck. Because it's like, especially when it's like the workplace where it's like, oh my God. Like, I've heard stories where people are like, managers smashing people in like their office and stuff like that. And I'm like, that's crazy.
What do you mean?
Like,
Oh, smashing.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In the office. And I'm like, what? I thought that was like in movies. Like, that's not real.
That's tight.
But I mean, they probably got it from somewhere. But yeah, shit like that where I'm like, no way. Or like, I'll hear like rumors. The thing is about rumors, I'm like very like, because it's like after a while, it's like.
There was one where a dude got fired and everybody was just like talking around. Everyone was like talking shit because like when he got fired, he started crying. So like,
oh no.
So like everybody kept talking about it.
We're like, woo.
I'm like, ooh. But like, yeah, little shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But like you can't avoid that. That's just gonna be, especially in like a shop where it's like grown ass man, like dudes are talking shit the entire time.
Yeah, dude, like I've heard like stories about like some guy going out with like a girl and then all of a sudden like they're like, oh man, she's fucking crazy, and but like all of a sudden this was like talking shit on her. But I'm like, that's weird because like we've all known her and it's like, and I always come to the conclusion whenever like because a rumor can fuck your life up because everybody, and especially like women in like certain industries where it's like someone can say something and they're like, oh fuck, no way, she's fucking crazy. And I feel like that's what happened to this person because he was like, yo man, like she's fucking crazy, like she was fucking doing like just talking mad shit, and I'm just like, she didn't let you fuck, huh? Like in my head, I'm like,
Usually,
she didn't let you hit it, and then like he got fucking ego got fucking bruised, and then like, but that sucks. It's like some people can get driven to like quitting and shit like that because of, you're just trying to live your life and be like,
yeah, rumor will fuck that up. Yeah.
So
I could see that.
that's why it's very hard for me to be like, is that true? Especially when, certain things. So like, I'll tell Alexis everything, but I'll also give me like, I don't know if I believe it though, but this is what they said. Like, but yeah.
Take it with a grain of salt kind of shit. You got to hear both sides too. If you only hear one side, it's only this dude's fucking version of events. And
have you ever, sorry.
You're good.
It just came because
no, you do that all the time. It's fine.
I'm sorry.
I'll be all right.
It's okay. Have you like heard like your aunts, like you ever overhear them gossiping? Because I think back, I'm like, why am I so like interested in certain things? But like sometimes I remember like as a kid, like I'll sit down in like the room next door or whatever, or like I'll help my mom clean, and then like the tias are there and be like, mira esta señora que, ay no, y por qué? Like they were gossiping, like they weren't like, oh this is what happened, but they'd just be like, oh look what she was wearing, and it's like, oh my god, she's too old to be wearing stuff like that kind of shit. Where I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm like, ooh, like what is she wearing? But like. I feel like that's where it stemmed from because I'm just I'll hear it and then be like, oh, like this lady, and then like I'll like go downstairs to someone and see him like, oh, so that's like a slutty outfit. This is what they're talking about, like stuff like that. Did you ever?
Nope.
No.
No. I don't think I cared.
No.
And if when they were gossiping, I just wasn't around, didn't overhear, or I was overhearing but not paying attention to what they were saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never like cared about any of that shit. You know what I mean? I've never cared.
Damn. Bro.
Yeah.
I grew up on that. Like, I would like sit at the table sometimes and they're like, "You need to leave." Yeah. Like you're too little for this, and I'm just like, y'all just talking shit. Like I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I speak
Like,
Spanish.
I talk shit, you know what I mean? But like, I don't know. I think it's different from like the gossip part of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know. it's not for me.
I love that shit.
Yeah, I know. I know you do.
I hate that shit up, bro, because I'm like, what? It's crazy.
Yeah.
I
You
was
are
like,
very like, tell me more.
I was
Yeah.
like, what did you tell her?
Yeah. She
No,
said
you didn't.
that? Yeah.
No way. And what'd you say? Yeah, like very much. Like,
Mhm.
I'm like, you should have told her fucking.
Yeah, I know you are, man, but
But
yeah,
the thing
for
is,
me,
like,
just
I don't know where
care.
this stems from. Like,
Mhm.
I'm not
It's
saying
the-
like
for sure
you're-
that I think that's a good like theory
What, like me, like seeing,
over like your aunts and
Yeah.
your mom and whatever. Yeah,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Because we all have that.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm pretty fucking sure my aunts did that shit too, but I just didn't care enough.
I feel like I like the dramatics because also I used to watch a lot of novellas with my grandma. So I feel like, and that's very dramatized. So I'm just
Oh
like,
yeah, for sure.
oh shit.
Just zoom in, they're like,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Dude.
That's crazy novella zoom in, bro.
Yeah.
That's the shit right there.
I'm just like, and I'm like, it's her sister.
She's like, I'm not your sister.
Yeah.
I'm your mother. No. Yeah.
Dude.
Oh,
But the thing is,
man.
you get so soaked. I'm like, no fucking way. And it's like the dirty little maid. She's the one who's inheriting the house. And I'm like,
she's
I
the one that
fucking
killed
knew-
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I fucking know it.
Mm.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe that's why. But I love that shit.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Not for me. I am like a good listener. I feel. I like to think I'm a good listener. I am also very like. I don't like if you're telling me this. I don't know if it's like I don't know if it's you're telling me this in confidence.
Okay.
That I am very like I just don't feel comfortable sometimes. Putting your shit that you told me, which I think is in confidence that I don't know if you really want out there like that. That I'm very like.
Yeah.
I keep it to myself. You know what I'm saying? There was one time, dude, I don't remember exactly what the fuck it was. I think it was like somebody was proposing or like somebody was like getting married. I don't fucking know.
Right.
And they told me specifically, they were like, dude, don't fucking tell anybody, but we're planning on doing this, right? I think it was a proposal. And I was like, what? That's crazy. I'm like, congratulations, bro. I'm like excited, right? Didn't tell my wife, right?
I feel like you took that term so literal. Like, don't. I feel like when it's like, dude, don't tell anybody. It's more like a. It's not like a literal.
Don't tell people that I don't know what, like that's important to know, like kind of thing.
No, where it's just like, bro, like, fuck, don't tell anybody.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I feel like for me when I'm like, yo, fuck, don't tell anybody. I'm like, don't tell obviously the obvious people that I'm gonna, that somehow it's gonna leak out. But it's like I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah. it's
Well,
like-
well, I take that shit serious, dog.
Yeah.
Hella fucking serious.
You said my word, my bond, honey.
Bro, you trust me enough to tell me something very important like this. I take it fucking serious. And if you're like, don't tell anybody, I'm not telling nobody. I'm not telling my fucking wife either, dude. You know what I mean? And that's what happened in this situation. And I didn't tell Bianca whatever, like the proposal. I think it was a proposal. And when Bianca found out that they were proposing, Bianca was like, why didn't you fucking tell me? She was like, did you know? I was like, yeah, I knew. She's like, why didn't you tell me? I'm like, because he told me not to tell anybody. You know what I mean? I'm very like that. I take it very seriously. You know what I mean? Like, you trust me this much, bro, where you know, you're willing to tell me something this important,
Right.
and you trust me that much. I'm like, I'm not breaking that trust.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not for nobody, dog. Ain't no rata and shit, fool. Not for nobody. Not for the fucking puercos. Not for my fucking wife. You know what I mean?
homie.
Down ass food. Check the socks, homie. Son.
Nah, I'm breaking that trust. I'm telling my wife immediately.
Yeah, my girl was so pissed.
I'm over here like,
Guess
and then
what?
happened?
He said not Porco's or his wife.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You're like texting her right when I'm as I'm telling you. You're just recording this entire conversation.
Yo, check out what this was saying.
Yeah. No,
No, like, I'll tell my. I feel like it depends on like the severity of it. Like if it's something like super light, like I don't know, someone went through like a little thing, but if it's like really like I can kind of gauge where I'm like, you know what, like I think I should just keep this shit to myself.
I get it. Yeah, I get it. For me, I'm just like,
You're very literal. I'm very much like I feel the vibe where I'm like, oh, he's crying. Yeah, I'm not.
I feel you. Okay.
I'm just gonna let this, and like, oh, what happened? I'm like, nah, we're just talking, kind of going through something, but
Chilling. Yeah.
very, very like, maybe I do say something, but it's just like, it's like, oh, he's kind of going through something. It's kind of
like I will say, like I'll say, like when I'm kicking it with Bianca, Bianca's like, how's Turtle? I'm like, he's cool. He's going through something right now a little bit. He's like not feeling. It's like down in the dumps, kind of. Why? What's going on? I'm like, it's just life.
You have
know what I mean?
you literally have the pass to tell her because like.
Yeah, I know. Bianca loves that shit too. You guys are the same fucking person. You guys are both like that. She's like, is he okay? Yeah. Like, he's fine. It's just, he's going through something right now. And, well, what is it? Like, dude, chill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't know. She's like, you got to ask more questions. I'm like, for me, I'm like, he told me what he wanted to tell me. Right. You know what I mean? Like, and I leave it at that. You know what I mean? I'm not going to pry. I don't pry. Okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's just
I was going to ask you that. I was like, do you feel that, like, it's, like, a bad thing that people do stuff like that? Or it's like...
No, I don't think so. If you like doing it, go for it. I'm just not into it. That's just not my vibe. You know what I'm saying? And again, if you guys aren't watching the fucking... if you guys aren't watching the video, you're just listening to audio, you guys are fucking missing out. This is where the goods are at.
It's just not my vibe.
I'm just like hella I felt gross just even doing that, dude. You're
sick as fuck, dog.
Fucking hella tight.
Oh my god, that's so funny. But shit, man. I feel like we covered. Do you think we covered everything? Gossip. We both shared stories. I kind of wanted to get into like certain stories. I think that's the best. Not the best, obviously. It was a bad story, but like that's the one thing where I was like what? And I also investigated it too. Like
You're talking about your work one?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Like I went to because I never used that restroom. I always used the one.
Oh, so you weren't even like it didn't affect you.
I was working there at the time. But like I just so happened to never go into that restroom because imagine just like your shop. But like it's a restroom, right? Like not in the middle of the shop, but like kind of like over here. But like in the middle of that.
So the people on that side of the shop use that bathroom a lot.
Literally just everybody working there, like in that area. Yeah. Because it's like no one wants to walk into the office. But I'm very much like I walk in, lock that shit. Mm-hmm. I'm taking my time. I don't want anybody waiting for me. So
whatever. You go to the office one?
Yeah. I go to nice bathrooms. So and I just so happened to miss it. But I've known guys that worked there for years that are just like, bro, I use that bathroom all the time. And I'm like,
yeah. At Schmatterpillar, dude, we have those bathrooms too. Yeah, they're like their own like little buildings.
Yeah, it's its own little island kind of. Yeah, I was just like, you're on some dark web, dude. And someone made probably like $1,000.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah. And I even like when I heard that happen, I was like, how the fuck did nobody notice this? But when I like talk to someone about it, they're like, no, this like under here looks so different. Like, and I'm just like, really? Because I was just like, it just looks so. He's like, no, there was like a sleeve, and he like tucked it under there, and so it's like kind of the top of the phone was there, but like the camera. So it's like you really, and then it's like if you think about it, you're just going in there doing your business, and going like you're not like, he's like you're looking for something. Nobody else was here.
Right.
And I was just like,
I was gonna say that.
Yeah. So I was just like.
I was gonna say that you walk in, you go to the toilet, you fucking do your business, and then you walk to the sink. Yeah. But you're not looking. You're above the sink. You're not looking underneath. Yeah. That's so crazy, bro. That shit would piss me the fuck off. Yeah. Yeah, I'm raising hell. Ew, bro.
That's
That makes me feel like really icky. Really gross.
so uncomfy.
Yeah, low key.
So what? Movie rec of the week?
All right, let's do movie rec of the week. Fuck it. Good pod, I feel.
That's a good one.
A little different. In conclusion,
I'm a Gossip Girl.
Turtle's a Gossip Girl. I'm like hella chill, bro.
You have to pose every time you say that.
Like hella chill.
Fuck, dude, what was that video that we did when we like said something and then we both fucking posed? Oh, I forgot. Which
Was
one
it
that was.
Space or was it?
I think it might have been Space.
Or was it probably the one before, whatever that one was?
Fuck, dude, I need to see that one.
I watched it the other day.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I rewound it to that spot again. I was like, that's fucking hilarious. It's peak comedy right there, bro. All right, this movie's on Netflix. Pretty cool movie. It's called Mudbound. Right here. It's on Netflix. It's a good watch. It's about like fucking old slavery times. It's like that type of era, type of movie. Kind of fucked up, kind of crazy, very entertaining.
Fuck, that's it?
Yeah, that's all I'm giving you. Yeah.
All right, guys, let us know what you think and like and subscribe and leave us some comments and you already know. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.